settings in all of sport. This year's Rose Bowl presented by Prudential is a crucial part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage. One last hurdle to clear before that national championship game. And today we're going to find out who's got the toughness and the depth to continue their drive and keep championship dreams alive. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff semifinal. Which team will keep their national championship hopes alive today? Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up with a semifinal collision. Here's the fair catch by the return man. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for this first down. And boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
So one play moves the ball to the 42-yard line. It'll be first down. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And they're finally able to stop him. The great execution on the screen pass fooled the defense there.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And you know, being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
First down here for this offense. Direct snap to the back. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Hand off to the single back. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And then first down, right back to the running game. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Makes the catch with the defense, breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Movement at the second level of the defense now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Receiver makes the grab. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
There's the handoff. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Getting set. Here's second down. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. But only a 1-yard gain, so it's 3rd and 9 coming up.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. And the sophomore's got him for a sack.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
Field goal try, no good. He missed it. With that miss, no change in the score.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head before kicking.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And they'll start off with a deep shot. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down. Second down play coming up. They'll test the right side here. Gets some space and on the 30. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Tackle made after a big gain.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, and it puts a premium on a receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
Handoff in a single back formation. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. When they don't block the defensive end, it shows some quickness for getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. That's a nice gain to move the sticks here as time runs out in the 1st quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a 1st down here on this next play.
And the Canes are in the red zone. Receiver in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Will he score here? And he scores. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the extra point was up and good. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Georgia offense is back out on the field. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And the gain is good enough for a first down near the 38.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. And the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and the quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
Grab down the middle. It's Humphries. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1. Dogs come to the line in the hurry up. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. Here comes the up-tempo offense. Linebackers making some adjustments now. Looking to throw now on first down. Gets made on the out route. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Pass caught. 2nd down now. Here's the snap. Looking to throw. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football. And it brings up a 3rd down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Trying to extend the play. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. And he's got it. Explosive play, and the offense will set him now inside the 30-yard line.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his first down on that 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now in that conversion.
It's 2nd down here. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
Just a great job here by this linebacker to be able to come up with that sack there on the blitz. Big play for this defense. And, man, Chris, you think about the linebacker play at the University of Miami over the years, it starts with Ray Lewis, and it could end with him, to be honest. But the list just keeps going. Michael Barrow, Jonathan Vilma, and Dan Morgan. You go on and on and on, and this guy right now is trying to live up to that standard.
The pass is off target, yet hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked. Out comes the field goal team to give it a shot. This is a long way out. Kicker has good range, but this one is from 58 yards out. He missed it. Field goal, no good. And after the miss, still down by 7.
Chris, you and I were on the field in warm-ups. We saw this guy hit a 62-yarder that hit the crossbar and actually went over. So we know that he has the leg to make this kick. I just don't think he got enough on it.
And the Miami offense is back on the field. Again, they keep it going. They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. Lofting it toward the left sideline. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. So second down after the incompletion. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And he's going to launch it deep again. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
Boy, the quarterback catches a break here. That ball seemed to hang in the air forever. He catches a break with that ball not being intercepted and heading the other way.
Now the offense facing a third and long from their own 41. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. He's going to take another shot right here. The pass is intercepted. Not much on the return, but the defense comes up with a takeaway. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They want to cut into this lead before halftime and have to work quickly now. Quarterback escapes the pocket. He's on the run. Launches deep. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Chris, I don't blame him at all for taking advantage of this matchup. Put that receiver out on the left. If he gets the matchup you like, take a shot downfield on the post and hit it for a big touchdown.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And it's up and good. Here's the kickoff team now, set to move this one away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Takes the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. And the single back takes the handoff. You can't stop him. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior. The Hurricanes will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
The clock is still running. Not to hurry up here. It's a crucial third down. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. On the run, he's going to chuck it deep. Makes the catch for a huge gain right near the sideline. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Dogs will kick this away to begin the second half. Bringing it out, it's Johnson. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. first play of the third quarter is a handoff. They stop him right at the 24.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Important second down play coming up. Now moving the receiver now before the snap. The shotgun handoff here. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Can he make it to the marker? The Canes pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. 1st and 10 now for the offense. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
And here's the handoff. Not much on that play. Brought down short. Now the offense faces 3rd and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. And he's got it! A diving catch way downfield. The Hurricanes hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. They'll run it to the right side. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Here's the second down play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Not much on the return, but the important thing, the takeaway. Snuffs out the scoring for a big play.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. This offense scorched the defense with a lightning strike. A one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Throw for the first down. There's contact on the throw. He's got it for a big gain. They tackle him at the 43. That's enough for a first down.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. On the ground, it's Frazier.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the tailback's got it again. They get him down, but that's a solid game.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice game like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice game.
That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. They get him at the 42, good enough for a first down.
Chris, I always get a kick out of how much advice defensive players get on third down. You can hear the bench screaming, the crowd is screaming. Watch the draw, watch the screen, watch the pass downfield. Rarely do you hear him say, watch the fullback. And there he just slips through for a first down.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. That's a design quarterback keeper. Stop right there at the line. No gain. Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback drops back. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They'll make the tackle, but it's enough for a first down. Good call in a screen play.
Well, that was a beautifully executed screen right here by this offense. They let the rushers get upfield, completely oblivious that the blockers are getting out in front and getting downfield. Put the ball right on the back. Let him have all that space and an escort in front of him to pick up big yards.
Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Pass not complete. Second down after that previous play. Oh, a reverse. He's got some room. Can he get there? Tackle just short of the goal line at the one. What a run.
You know, we're seeing this more and more where wide receivers are getting involved in the running game, both here in college and also up in the NFL. I think it's due to plays like this one right here. And it's not going to change anytime soon. Excellent play call.
Touchdown, Dogs. They take the lead in the fourth quarter.
Chris, you don't see it often, but how much do I love seeing that fullback get a touchdown? He blocks all the time. They rarely give him a chance to get his hands on the ball, and when he does, he's rewarded with 6 points.
PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Pickup team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Miami offense is back on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. They're going to run it here. Powers through the tackle. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Here's the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, the defense did a great job of mirroring the runner that time. Nowhere to go. Big loss in the game. It walled him off perfectly, brought him down before he could get to the sideline and get out of bounds.
Okay, ready? Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. With the catch, it's Joseph. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
Third down here, time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. And we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to steal a late-game comeback victory. Pressure moment for the quarterback. We'll see if he can stay calm and collected. Down a score late in the game. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Oh, the quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page. But the good news is it's fourth down and short. And trailing in this game, you've got to convert here to keep your hopes alive.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
This could be a dramatic finish, marching toward a tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Grab behind the line. It's Johnson. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now.
Chris, this is almost like taking a sack. Talking about a completion for a loss, every yard is precious. So going backwards, obviously counterproductive to say the least.
Looking to pass here on second down. Throws it to the right. Oh, the pass is picked off. It's a short return, but a takeaway for this defense.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoffs. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
We'll hand it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second down play coming up for this offense. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Here's the handoff and the jet sweep. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The Bulldogs will line up to punt it away. Gets the kick away from his own end zone. Running it back, it's Johnson. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Finds an open target on the left side. They bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the first down. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. There's a shot toward the end zone. Oh, and he can't quite come up with it. That would have been huge. Brings up third down.
Well, obviously, a field goal does them no good. They're going to have to put the ball into the end zone and hope that somebody can make a game-changing play.
After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on third down and 8. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Look at this, he'll go deep again. And it's incomplete. The final drive comes up empty, and the ball game is over. Well, that's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.